Good evening. A large brush fire destroys homes and forces evacuations in Wickenburg as firefighters are still battling to put out the flames. Thanks for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Karima Devine. The Jones fire is nearly 90 acres in size. The flames being fueled by the Hasayampa riverbed. But tonight, firefighters have stopped forward progress.
12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is live in Wickenburg. And Gabby, what damage are you seeing that's been left behind by this?
Well, Mark Kribe, fire officials tell me between 8 and 10 RV homes were just completely destroyed in this fire. I want to show you a closer look at this one right here. We could just see totally inside at the charred remains. Now, this RV park sits just adjacent to the Hasayampa riverbed, and officials say at this time it appears this area got some of the worst of the physical damage.
That's everything, you know.
A heartbreaking sight for Javier Moreno, the manager of Arrowhead RV Park, which partially burned down in a brush fire Monday afternoon. He tells me the park is home to more than a dozen people.
It's terrible. It's, you know, the people, I don't know where the people will go for tonight, so I'm worried about that.
The park sits adjacent to the Hasayampa riverbed, where the Jones fire started Monday afternoon. The fire burned along both sides of the riverbed and the US 60, prompting an hours-long closure going in and out of Wickenburg and evacuations across town.
We evacuated by Wickenburg PD and Wickenburg Fire Department via their, what they call their Bearcat, which is the SWAT truck.
Karen Kelly, the director of a local child care center, tells me their 5 staff members and 28 children ages 5 and under were among those evacuations.
Besides having to wake them up from their nap and them going like, what are you doing? They did really well. They came right to the lobby, did what they were supposed to do, and then when it was time to go to the SWAT vehicle, they lined up and walked right out and climbed right in. They thought it was the best day of their life because they were all laughing and enjoying the ride in the big fire truck. So.
About 125 personnel, including engines and hand lines, worked to suppress the fire on the ground in conjunction with air tankers dropping water and retardant from the sky.
It's burning in salt cedar. Again, burns very hot. It's, you know, the smoke is very thick. The fuel bed down in the river bottom is very dense, so that it's hot today. My temperature gauge was reading 107, so they're fighting that, the temperature, the dry conditions.
Tiffany Davila, a spokesperson with the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management, says investigators are working to figure out what started the fire.
It's hot, it's dry. We're going to start seeing our fire activity pick up.
A full damage assessment will be completed once the fire is contained. No injuries have been reported.
I'm worried about tonight for the other people, and we'll see what we can do for them.
And a Red Cross relief site was set up at Wickenburg High School for anyone who was forced to evacuate their homes tonight. And again, some of the evacuation orders in place will be in effect overnight. Live in Wickenburg, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
All right, Gabby, thank you for that. And we are